Hey everybody, Krieg here, and in the last video I soloed Terramorphous using Krieg. I actually did die about halfway through the battle, but I was still confident, so I went back in and I fought him again. I killed him, I'd say, in reasonable time. In fact, I'll even check to see how much that is. I'm actually filming these videos back to back. And the entire process of the last video was actually, wow, 36 minutes. My estimate was a little off there. As you can see, I got to about here before, oh, I paused a little too long there, oops. Before passing out. It was around the 18-minute mark. And then it took me, about... Actually, that was actually only about 10 minutes. A little over, my estimate was close, about 10-15 minutes to take out Terramorphous. So, now that I have taken out I've soloed Terramorphous twice, I'm going to try to do it again. I sold all the junk I just got for more money. I'm still keeping the blood of Terramorphous and the assassin slayer of Terramorphous, just because I can. I don't know. Zero is not really my type of character, but I might be interested in playing him now that I have Now that I have two slayers of Terramorphous for him. I'm definitely curious to put him on, to put it on him, because, let's see, what does it give him? It gives him some pretty nice stats. I'm not sure exactly what all the stats do, but I know for sure that headshot and optics are good. Fast hands gives you reload speed, and I'm not sure all the different things, but from what I can tell, that seems like a pretty good class mod. I do have, like I keep saying, I do have one other Slayer class mod for Zero, so I'll have to compare them, and whatever one's better is the one I'll keep, and whichever one isn't as great I'll just sell, of course. So, just like last time, I'm going to be dashing straight over there, going to be basically hiding, right where that, right where my targeting reticle is, to stay safe. Come on up to the horn, blow into the horn, lit up flames. I apparently have enough time to watch him jump in. So that Terramorphous you see there is actually the one that hides under the map and generates the tentacles after you've killed Terramorphous. It's kind of a pain in the boot, but you know, if you don't mind it too much, you know, it is possible to, I guess you could argue, then fight two Terramorphouses, kind of. Not really though. Oh, I keep. Oh, my magic missile. Oh, right at the very end, my magic missiles hit him. I just wish magic missiles were a little bit faster in their movement speed.
I smell a little drop.
Interesting. So just like last time, the idea is to just focus on Terramorphous himself. Don't worry too much about the tentacles unless you need to heal in Release the Beast. I'm going to probably need to go heal in a second, like that.
Time for a rampage.
After you've been playing, you know, once you get probably to considering you get Release the Beast in your early 30s. You start to learn the timing for when is best to hit it. I mean, obviously, in a Terramorphous fight, as soon as I see the exclamation point near my health bar, I'm gonna hit it. but because I can't afford to go down. Not against Terra. Terra, you gonna cause problems for me? You causing problems? Kick your butt. Kick your boot. I was anticipating him popping back out. On the bright side, at least I can take down these beam tentacles that are in my way. Like I said before, I'm not a big fan of the beam tentacles. They're kind of a pain in the butt. But I kind of put up with them, just because damaging them helps me stack Bloodlust, which I need for my damage resistance. I think on average, my damage resistance right now is, I want to say, I'll just check. At 100 stacks, sorry for interrupting this in the middle of the battle. At 100 stacks, I get 80%. Plus, gee, hold on, how much is this? Plus the 50%. So we have 130. We have, where is it? There we go. I'm just going to say that's about 21% there, so it's 150, 170. That doesn't, now that may seem like a lot, and you're like, how can you have 170 damage resistance? Well, you actually can't. Based on the formula, and I feel bad about doing this, but the formula, in case anyone's interested, by the way, of how this works is, come on, are you gonna freak out on me? Yeah, you are. Is, let's say you're taking 1,000 damage, it'd be that divided by 1 time, let's see, what is it, plus your damage resistance. But that's in decimal form. So in the case of taking 1,000 damage right now, at 100 stacks, since I said 170, you know, because 170% here, oops, that's 1,000. 170% is equal to, you know, if you divide it by 100, is only equal to 1.7. So it's only being divided by 2.7. That may seem like a lot, but in the long run of things, it isn't. Let me show you here. That means every 1,000 damage Terramorphous deals out, which he deals a lot more than that. I'm only taking 370. That's still a lot of damage, especially because Terramorphous deals a lot more than 1,000. With nubbed nerves, I can get this up to 220, which is of course 2.2. Add that on, we have 3.2, and that's not a very big number right there, in case you're wondering. Because let's say, for argument's sake, he does 1,000,000 damage. It may not seem like a lot, but you know, he bumps it down to a little less than a third. It's still a crap ton of damage though, and you do not want to get caught in it, even with over 200% damage resistance. The most you can get, actually, with not my build, is using the blockade, which gives basically a consistent roughly 40%. Even if you have a 40% one, that bumps you up to 240 if you have like perfect everything, and 240% is still not a lot. So the idea when fighting anything as Krieg is just be aware and be cautious, because even though you're a psychotic murderer, you can still be taken down even with massive damage resistance. Stop attacking tentacles. As you saw there, I took out 2 tentacles with the one though, with the one grenade, just because of blood explosion. Blood explosion doesn't really help me facing Terramorphous, but it, helps me clear up tentacles if I need to. So those 3 tentacles alone bumped up my. I basically could have brought my Buzz-X Rampage from 1 to 100 stacks, because each one I think gives me, was it 30 now? Yeah, oh wow, bloodless stacks per kill is 48. So yeah, just those 2 tentacles I killed near the very end basically filled up my bar. My bloodlust bar. Oop.
I'll lick your spine.
No. No. No, thank you.
Let me in. I can't take it.
That was a close one. You do want to actually throw these buzz axes from a good distance. That's another reason why I'm standing back so far. It's because you can take damage from the splash. Another reason why I love this this build is Krieg doesn't use much ammo. He uses a little bit of pistol or shotgun ammo when he's in his when he's not in his release the beast mode. So you don't even need to come down here and risk killing yourself over some ammo. You can easily just stand at a safe place and chuck axes. Or shoot hordes of rockets. I'd say the Unkempt Herald is probably the best weapon, at least pistol-wise, on Krieg. That's one of the main reasons why I'm using it. Especially because he gets my items give me a huge buff to explosive with the combined crunch mod and the strip the flesh. He's not popping out right away. There he is. He's either going into gravity mode or he's going into... I was worried based on his angle. He's either going to be going into his gravity mode or his other mode very soon. And that worries me sufficiently. That's also why I busted out the Heartbreaker, just in case he decides to get clever. You actually do get a speed buff while in Release the Beast / Buzz-X Rampage, so that's another one of the reasons why you want to save it, until he tries to suck you in. That way you can try to escape while also avoiding / mitigating a large portion of the damage. I spent a lot of time with Krieg here, so I've come to understand his strategy really well. And I've basically come to the conclusion that you basically spend your entire game in Release the Beast. Like, you think you'd be spending most of your time gunning, and then going into Release the Beast when you need it. No, you spend the entire game in Release the Beast, and use guns when you feel it's necessary to shoot things. When you get tired of swinging your axe and throwing axes. It's kind of funny. It's almost like counterintuitive gameplay, which I kind of like about him. Really? You're throwing boulders at me, and that's the worst you could do? It's kind of embarrassing, bro. I mean, I'll admit, I'm like barely chunking you, but still, you're throwing boulders at me. I'm smaller than the boulders. Come on. Come on, Terry. You can do this. Oop. Didn't want to kill that. I like how I killed like 3 tentacles, all with just one shot. Oop. Switch. I'm either doing really well or really bad if he hasn't gone into his wormhole thresher mode yet. He might do that very, very soon, though. Something that for people who are wanting to learn how to play Krieg that I've learned, you kind of similar with how like League of Legends, you need to keep your eye an eye on the map at the entire game. Like every 5-10 seconds, I'm glancing at his health, making sure he's not getting too low. That's why I occasionally will stop attacking Terramorphous to attack the tentacles, or or I have such great reflexes usually on Release the Beast. The moment he gets low, it's like, oh, time to heal. Better do it now while I still have a chance. Like even now, when I feel somewhat safe because of all these tentacles that are out, I'm still checking his health like every 5 seconds. It's a very different style of gameplay than the simple running gun that you would normally do with other Vault Hunters. And I like it. I like it.
Rampage and heal! Heal and rampage!
Looks like in this session, I guess you could call it this video, he might not even do a wormhole phase, which is interesting. The last video he did, I think, 2 or 3 Pyre Thresher forms and a wormhole one. This time he's only done 1 Pyre Thresher and no wormhole yet. Knock on wood. There we go. Wormhole. Oh, really? That's a Pyre Thresher. Okay, interesting. So he's gone into the second Pyre Thresher, and he is very low comparatively. I'm actually really surprised he has not gone into Wormhole yet. I thought based on the angle he would. In fact, the first time I fought Terramorphous, he didn't even go into Wormhole. So, sometimes you just get lucky, I guess. I'm chucking out magic missiles like there's no tomorrow. If he'll only appear. There we go. If I can only slag him. Come on, guys.
I lust for your blood.
There was no need to reload there. I just wanted to have a fuller clip. So much blood explosion. Apparently the blood explosion for some reason takes place down near the ground. I don't know why. It's just how it works for some reason. I'm not picky though. Oh, hello, you're coming in close for this fight. Part of the fight, huh? In case you're wondering why I'm not meleeing him, I don't need to. I don't feel the need to. There we go. He should be going down right now. There we go. Oh, he did not drop nearly as much loot as I thought he would. I do see a legendary, though. That makes me happy. That was actually a... I thought the loot would spawn in its normal place. That kind of concerned me, and I was like, no, it's right next to the wall. Alright, let's see, which one is it? Alright, Siren. Very nice. I'm happy about that. Very happy about that, actually. Considering the only other two I have are both... That was a slab, right? Slab is HP. Oh, sorry, I have crunch. The bang stick. That's worth a lot. I have 2 Slayer of Terramorphous for 0. I don't plan on using them, so if anyone wants one, leave me a comment ASAP, because I don't plan on using it. I'll hold on to whichever one is better. Whichever one is less amazing, I will sell. So if you want the one that I have, leave me a message below in the comment box, towel section, pizza delivery, order position, I don't know, whatever the heck you call the section below the video, and I'll add you if you add me as a person of friendship, a persona de amigo. That sounds really weird. If you add me as a friend on Steam or on whatever, I'll trade it to you, or I'll give it to you, preferably a trade. Right now I'm looking for a Cobra, a Cobra sniper rifle. So preferably if I could get a Cobra or possibly a Slayer of Terramorphous for Gauge, I'll gladly trade you. I also have an extra Unkempt Herald in case anyone wants it. So let me know if that interests you. And I'll get back to you on that. ASAP. There's my extra. It's literally just slightly lower than my current Unkept Herald. It's still a relatively good gun, though. Because, you know, it's a Herald. Heralds are awesome. I'm actually really excited about this one. Because I use a combination of Maya's abilities. I'm actually really looking forward to getting my Maya past level 9. I still have her on, I think, level 8 or 9.
See you real soon, I'm sure.
See you, Zed. So yeah, that was another successful solo farm of Terramorphous. Thank you guys all for watching. If you are interested in getting the either of my 0 Slayer of Terramorphous mods, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. So until next time, I'm Metagross Freak. You guys are awesome, and have a good one. Bye.